What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, you guys honestly won't believe what I've been going through to try to find a freaking place to live. Like, it has really been stressing me out. And I didn't even, like, I just talked to my, my real estate agent, and she was telling me that she had 2 rentals, not even, like, houses for sale. She had 2 rentals that she was responsible for. And she said she got 90 applications, and the apartments were nothing special. She said one of them was a 1-bedroom, and I'm like, well, that's why. That's got to be why, because it must have been a fairly inexpensive apartment. People are looking for somewhere to live that's affordable. But 90 applications for an apartment. I haven't even tried to rent. I mean, God. But yeah, I've been out there every single day looking at house after house after house. I've probably put out like 14 offers. And I tell you what, if you're looking for a house in Massachusetts or in the Boston area, and your credit score is under 700 and you can only get pre-approved for an FHA loan, you're screwed. Dude, you're not getting a house. Unfortunately, unless you know somebody or blow somebody, you're not getting a house. So I wouldn't even waste your time. Yeah, I would take the time and at least get your credit score up a little bit higher. I think between like 730, 740, and then you can get conventional house loan, which at least gives you a chance. So that's what I've been trying to do. Is I had a conventional loan. I've been going around. I've been bidding on rat-infested tenements. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm going to show you one right now. And with FHA, they're extremely strict. So there can be no rotted wood, no peeling paint. Everything needs to work. Electrics need to be updated. They can't be any knob and tube wiring. I mean, they're really strict. That's why if you only have FHA, you're screwed. So whenever I go into these houses and I see peeling paint, I'm like, yes! Because I know it knocks out all those people, right? I'll go in the back room and start peeling some paint. Hey, look! There's peeling paint! Even if it's outside, like, even if it's just the deck that has peeling paint. Nope. No FHA. Yeah, I mean, it's nuts out there. But still, even with conventional loan, and maybe it's just the price range that I'm looking in, because I'm looking in the $300,000 range. Because if I find a place for $300,000, if I can, basically what I've been doing is I've been offering $310,000 with a $10,000 credit to pay for closing costs, so I don't have to come up with that up front. So essentially, for me to move into a house that's $300,000, I'd have to come up with $7,000 to $9,000 up front for me to move in. And then my monthly payment, depending on taxes in that town, would be somewhere between $2,400 and $2,600 for the payment, plus utilities. So yeah, I would need to get a roommate, but I'd be willing to do it if it was like my house. You know what I mean? I'd be willing to suffer for a while, and I figure I bring in a roommate for a while, pay down the house a bit. And then once the interest rates go back down, then refinance, hopefully bring my payment down, and then I don't need a roommate anymore. And that was kind of the plan. But, I mean, look at this. This is what I've been looking at. This is one of them. I was just here the other day. Rat-infested dump. I mean, I saw turds everywhere in this place. I opened the kitchen cabinet, and I'm like, this place has got mice. And the lady's like, no, we got it taken care of. I'm like, what are you, saving these turds as souvenirs, or? It's like, what? Oh, maybe they got back in. This house is also not in a good town. Groovy, baby, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, this place did have hardwood floors throughout. The electrics were not updated. They were the old school fuses. The roof was at the end of its lifespan. Bathroom looked good. So, I mean, even you move into a place like that, $7,000 to $9,000 down, and there's work to be done. Work to be done right from the day you move in. But with a conventional loan, as long as everything functions, toilet, shower, sink, and heat. As long as those things work, doesn't matter. If there's peeling paint, the windows are falling out, doesn't matter. You can get in there. So this is kind of what I've been, but I've been getting outbid, or investors are swooping in with cash, and I'm just getting tossed around like a rag doll. I'm serious. Like 14 offers in the last couple of months, and every single one, nope, somebody outbid you. They do something called an escalation clause, where they'll offer $5,000 over whatever you offer, up to a certain price. And this lady was telling me that the last house she sold in Brockton a week ago went for $100,000 over asking. I'm like, you've got to be, that's still happening? And she's like, yeah, it did. There was two people that wanted this place. They went into a bidding war, and it sold for $100,000 over asking. I'm like, God. So I had to think way outside the box here, because this isn't happening, right? I had to think way outside the box. So basically, my real estate agent hooked me up with some lady who needed some work done on one of her properties to get it ready for sale. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm looking for some extra work. So I've been over there working. And I start looking at the place, and my wheels start turning in my head. I'm like, I wonder. It's a 3-family home, so three family homes go from anywhere from like $500,000 to $700,000, so it's a lot more than $300,000. You know what I mean? So I called my real estate agent and said, hey, could we make this work? Like, could I actually get a 3-family? And then she called me back and was like, yes, you could actually make this work. But we're going to have to get her to come down in price. And if we can get her to come down in price, essentially, if you rent out the 2-bedroom unit and the 3-bedroom unit on the first floor, that would pay your mortgage. And you could live in the 1-bedroom unit on the top for essentially nothing. Sounds good, right? But I'm like, okay, well, I got to figure out how to keep this house off the market at all costs. I got to keep this place off the market, because if it goes on the market, I'm done. So I started, good old bartering with the lady. I'm like, let's cut a deal. So we set my offer over, and she's like, yeah, well, it is a little under what I was asking. And I'm like, yeah, well, work with me here. What do you need? Do you need a friend? you what do you need? She's like, well, I have another property. I need some stuff done. I'm like, great, so I don't have to sell my ass. That's good. What do you need? She's like, basically, I need a tub tiled, 2 doors fixed, and a hallway floored. I'm like, 3 things. That's it. She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well. And I think the reason she wanted to sell this property is because it was so far away from her other ones that it's really becoming a nightmare for her to get here and work on it and fix it, because she's been doing all of the work herself, which you'll see, it's horrifying. It's pretty horrifying. But I'm like, all right, how about I do all the work at this place that I've been working at and get it up to so it can pass inspection so I can buy it. And then after we do that and I move in and I'm settled, then I'll come to your other property. You buy materials for both jobs, and I'll do the labor for both jobs. How does that sound? Can you make a deal with me? And she was like, yep, sounds good, let's do it. I'm like, great. But the problem is, there's a lot of moving parts here, and there's a whole load of shit that could go wrong. So we will actually go here and look inside in 1 second, but I just want to explain. Here's the risk for me, personally. This is a lot more expensive than a $300,000 house. So the down payment on this place, even at 3%, is huge for me, right? So essentially, the down payment on this place is going to wipe me clean. Like, I'm going to have $0 and 0 cents moving in here. I'm going to have credit cards and my metals. That's it. But, if I can live in the 1 bedroom for essentially nothing, which it's not nothing because there are other bills that need to be paid. But, yeah, I would be able to recoup my emergency fund rather quickly, and then once I'm comfortable with it, then I can start, just instead of paying rent every month, I just dump money into the building every month and start at the top and work my way down. So this is the plan, and there's other moving parts here. So this is the 3-bedroom right here that I've been working on, trying to get it fixed up. Then right here is a 2-bedroom unit, and then up here is a 1-bedroom unit. The 3-bedroom has this front door and a side entrance, and there's also a driveway on this side. And then the 1-bedroom and the 2-bedroom share this front door, another side entrance, and there's another driveway right here, plus there's street parking. So there's people living in number 2, or the 2-bedroom right now, and there's people living in the 1-bedroom right now. And the problem here is I need to get into all 3 units and make sure that everything is up to snuff, because I cannot do conventional loan on this. It has to be a FHA. So I have to go through each apartment and make sure there's no peeling paint, no rotted wood, make sure everything looks clean. You know what I mean? So the people in 2, they've been there for a long time. They're good tenants. They want to move over to number 3. So this makes things a lot easier, right? Right off the bat. They know the rent is more in the 3-bedroom, and they're cool with it. So that's why we're trying to get 3 fixed up so they can move over. And then we need the people in the 1-bedroom. There's 2 of them up there. We need them to go. They've been up there chain smoking for years, and there's yellow all over the walls and ceilings, and that whole place needs to be painted, rugs ripped out. I mean, yeah. Before I can move in there. So it's all going to revolve around the people in the 1-bedroom. What if they give us hell? They don't want to move out. They can't find a place. Obviously. I mean, from what I've been hearing, even in the rental market with 90 applications, these people are going to have a tough time because they're way, way, way underpaying market price for this place. I think they're paying like $750 a month or something right now. It's something crazy. Like, they're not going to find that anywhere. So that's what I'm worried about right there. That's the biggest thing that could affect this whole thing from moving forward, is the people in the 1-bedroom. So essentially, as soon as the lawyers come back with the paperwork for me and for her, and we both sign it, then everything goes into motion and she has to kick them out. And yeah. What if this goes to court? What if we have to go into an eviction? This could drag out for 8 months, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and I'm keeping the address and the town secret for obvious reasons, but let's go look at it. All right, so we're here. So this is the side entrance, and there's the driveway, or one of the driveways. So you can come up, park in the driveway and come in this door, or there's a front door, and you have a little mud room here, a little messy, and then from there you walk into the laundry room, and this is the 3-bedroom unit we're looking at right now. Laundry hookups right there, some cabinets, and then you're walking into the kitchen here. Here's the bathroom. God, what a nightmare. I mean, she did the tiling here, and I believe she did these tiles on top of drywall. So, she really doesn't know what she's doing, but, hey, if it'll last for a little while. Oh, look at the grout. She's got, like, missing chunks of grout all over the place. That's gonna need to be touched up. Look at this grout line. Man. That's, yeah, that's not good. But hey, you know what? As long as it's clean and everything functions, we can rent it out for a while. That's the goal. And here's the kitchen. And this unit, believe it or not, has had the most updates out of all 3. Good thing is it's got a brand new refrigerator, brand new stove, new dishwasher, all stainless. And she says, yep, it's all been updated. But I don't think she realizes just slapping a coat of paint on things is not updated. Painted the cabinets. She's going to glue the countertop back together. and paint it. She painted the sink too. Never seen that in my life, but yeah. Nice dining room here. It's a nice place. Go down in the basement there. Come into the living room here. Nice big living room. This floor was running this way, and then in the hallway here, the floor is running this way. And she was gonna put a threshold here. I was like, no, lady, you gotta run the floor in the same direction. So she had me redo this part of the floor, and I fixed it and undercut. So I went underneath the poles and underneath the door trim, so you get a nice clean look there. And then you have this front little sunroom. Looks like all of the windows have been... The windows look fairly new here. So it looks like all the windows have been done recently, which is great. Great news. Yeah, nice downstairs anyway. Then we come up here, and you can see this is the laminate flooring that I don't like. Yeah, here's a piece. Look at this. It's MDF. It's MDF. This stuff is trash. Can't get wet. Or it just, yeah, it's not good. This is a giant closet. Holy crap. Giant closet with, yeah, hanging poles in here. I think this is here because the bedrooms don't exactly have closets. So here's bedroom number 1. Pretty decent sized room. Then coming over here we have bedroom number 2, which I just did this sill because the sill was broken here. But again, yeah, all these windows look newer. They just need to be cleaned. Man, because this house is old. So it's like, at least it's not those old wooden windows with the giant weights that go down the sides, you know what I mean? And they leak air. Bedroom number 3. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell she's, you know, like she didn't quite float the floor under the heat enough. But yeah, whatever. As long as it's clean and it's rentable, that's the goal here. It's got a nice big backyard too. A little fire pit. Looks like there's a shed over there. Looks like there's possibly a little garden in the middle. Good thing about this place is the roof looks brand new, and the siding is perfect. The outside looks really good, so I don't have to worry about outside stuff right away. I mean, besides the fence, I gotta put the fence back together, but other than that, outside is good. So I started with the backsplash here yesterday. I didn't pick the colors or the tiles or anything like that, so don't blame that one on me. I'm just doing what I'm told here. But check this out. I've never, yeah, this is the basement door right here. Yikes. She just kind of put pieces of wood and screwed screws, and it didn't last. Yeah, but, you know, I'm just sharing if you're, you know, a working class individual trying to buy a house right now. Single, not that much money, you know what I mean? Good luck. I don't know if it's like this everywhere. I'm just sharing, like, you know, in the Massachusetts area. Yeah, let me know in the comments if it's like this ever. I mean, if you're personally trying to buy or rent in any other state but Massachusetts, is it hard for you? I'd be interested to know if it's just here or if it's everywhere. But I'm willing to bet it's everywhere. And it has something to do with who everyone voted for. I bet you people are going to vote a lot differently this go around. I can almost guarantee it. Because it's getting ugly out there. I mean, I was this close from starting an OnlyFans. People, come on. And I almost had to become this lady's boy toy. What if she didn't need any work done on the house, but she needed work done elsewhere? Little push, couple times a week for a couple of months until you pay off your debts. You know what I mean? It's a dog-eat-dog world, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. No, I wouldn't really do that. I'm just kidding, but it is getting bad out there. But yeah, anyways, that's it. See you later. Hopefully this doesn't implode in front of my face. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. If it does work, man, we're going to have lots of good content because we are going to gut this place. Slowly. Very, very slowly. The tenants are going to be pissed because I'm taking the whole basement over eventually. But I'll let them have some of it for a little while. But yeah, it should be fun anyway. See you later.